I am reading today from Canto 8, Chapter 18, a few verses from the Bhagavat. Today is Lord Vamana's appearance day. I am away from Kerala where I have got official responsibilities. The biggest celebration for Lord Vamana happens there in Kerala. It's called Onam. Huge festival happens. So I thought it's a good opportunity for us to glorify and remember Krishna as Vamana. I'm reading from Canto 8, Chapter 18, a few verses in the beginning that talks about the appearance of Lord Vamana. Shri Shukavacha ittam virinchastutakarama virya pradhur bhabhuva mritabhur adityam chaturbhujah shanka gadabja chakrah pishangavasa nalinayate kshanah. Shukadeva Goswami said, after Lord Brahma had thus spoken, glorifying the Supreme Lord's activities and prowess, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is never subject to death like an ordinary living being, appeared from the womb of Aditi. His 4 hands were decorated with a conch shell, club, lotus and disc. He was dressed in yellow garments and his eyes appeared like the petals of a blooming lotus. Shri Vamanadeva ki! Yeah. Shyamavadato jasaraja kundala tvishola chachri vandanam bujah puman Sri vatsa vaksha balayan angadolasat kirita kanchi gunacharunu purah. The body of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, blackish in complexion, was free from all inebrieties. His lotus face, decorated with the earrings resembling sharks, appeared very beautiful, and on his bosom was the mark of Srivatsa. He wore bangles on his wrists, armlets on his arms, a helmet on his head, a belt on his waist, a sacred thread across his chest, and ankle bells decorating his lotus feet. An uncommonly beautiful garland of flowers decorated his bosom, and because the flowers were extremely fragrant, a large group of bees, making their natural humming sounds, invaded them for honey. When the Lord appeared wearing the Kaustuba gem on his neck, his effulgence vanquished the darkness in the home of the Prajapati Kashyapa. At that time there was happiness in all directions, in the reservoirs of water like the rivers and oceans, and in the core of everyone's heart. The various seasons displayed their respective qualities, and all living entities in the upper planetary system, in outer space, on the surface of the earth were jubilant. The demigods, the cows, the brahmanas, and the hills and mountains all filled with joy. On the day of Shravana Dwadashi, the 12th day of the bright fortnight in the month of Bhadra, when the moon came into the lunar mansion Shravana, at the auspicious moment of Abhijit, the Lord appeared in this universe. Considering the Lord's appearance very auspicious, all the stars and planets from the sun to Saturn were munificently charitable. Purport. Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakur, an expert astrologer, explains the word nakshatra taradhyaha. The word nakshatra means the stars. The word tara in this context refers to the planets, and adhyaha means the first one especially mentioned. Among the planets, the first is Surya, the sun, not the moon. Therefore, according to Vedic version, the modern astronomers' proposition that the moon is nearest to the earth should not be accepted. The chronological order in which people all over the world refer to the days of the week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, corresponds to the Vedic order of the planets, and the circumstantiates the Vedic version. Apart from this, when the Lord appeared, the planets and stars became situated very auspiciously, according to astrological calculations, to celebrate the birth of the Lord. O King, when the Lord appeared on Dwadashi, the 12th day of the moon, the sun was at the meridian. As every learned scholar knows, the Dwadashi is called Vijaya. Conch shells, kettle drums, panavas and anakas vibrated in concert. Sound of these and various other instruments was tumultuous. Being very pleased, the celestial dancing girls, Apsaras, danced in jubilation. Best of the Gandharvas sang songs, and the great sages, demigods, Manus, Pitas and fire gods offered prayers to satisfy the Lord. So, in this way, Aditi saw the Supreme Personality of Godhead who had appeared from her womb, having accepted a transcendental body by his own spiritual potency. She was struck with wonder and was very happy. Upon seeing the child, Prajapati Kashyapa exclaimed, Jai, Jai, in great happiness and wonder. Jaya, Jaya, Jaya. Vamana Dwadashi ki, Vamana Vijaya Dwadashi ki, Vamanadeva ki. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yatkripa Tamaham Vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Mishwaram. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamane Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, where is the dwarf Vamana? We read a description of Shankha Chakra Gada Padma, and the Lord appeared in his beautiful Vishnu form, Narayana form, in four-handed form. Then it is mentioned here like a magician. All of a sudden, boom, he became a small boy. He became a brahmachari. And he was holding an umbrella, all the kamandalu, a stick in his hand. He became just a normal brahmachari. And they were very stunned, Aditi and Kashyapa. And they gave, all the demigods gave him gifts and all that, looking at his beautiful brahmachari form. And then it's mentioned that the Lord started walking towards the Yajna-shala of Bali Maharaj, who was conducting a massive, huge yajna. And it's mentioned each step he took shook the earth. Very beautifully he walked towards the Yagashala of Bali Maharaj. He was the emperor of all the worlds, all the three worlds. He had overtaken the demigods, and the demigods were routed and sent away from their positions. And Bali was ruling. Shukracharya was his powerful guru. And successfully they had, with the advice of Shukracharya, defeated the demigods. And they had occupied all these positions. And the demigods were not having any position. They were hanging around. And in this way, Aditi was very, very disappointed. My children are all hanging around. No positions, nothing to do. They have been insulted. So in this way, Krishna appeared as a Vamana. And he walked towards the Yajna-shala. There, the story I'll just say in a short way. Bali Maharaj saw in the distance, in the horizon, what is that so brilliant looking personality coming? Tejas. He was shining like that with his umbrella twirling in his hand. He was walking and coming. And Bali Maharaj, seeing him at a distance, he said, oh, beautiful. How wonderful it is, a young lad. He's a brahmachari coming. But what is this beautiful tejas around him? He looks so beautiful. He looks so wonderful. As he was watching the form of Vamana itself, he started falling in love with the form. That is Krishna's trick. Because in this, it is mentioned, Chalayasi vikramane bhalimadbhuta Vamana Padanakanira janita jana pavana Keshavadrita Vamana Rupa Jaya Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare. All glories to the Supreme Lord. He has taken this Balim Adbhuta Vamana, beautiful form of Vamana. Chalayasi, He is come to cheat Bali Maharaj. And the cheating will be a very transcendental cheating. It's not ordinary cheating जो तुम देखते हो हर रोज चलता है business में, at least in India. यहाँ पर शायद नहीं चलता है ऐसा ज़्यादा. In India and everywhere places, cheating, mostly business means cheating, cheating means business, everything become synonymous with each other. It's perfectly alright and normalized to cheat, but the business में चलता है यार ये सब. We don't differentiate it actually. We have lost the idea of differentiation between that. But the Lord appeared there so beautifully, and Bali had already half fallen for him. Then when Bali saw him and he appeared in this thing, he was so appreciative of his presence, and he welcomed him. And then he started washing his feet, and he started asking him, what do you want? Please tell me what dhan I can do. I am a grahastha, your brahmachari come to my house. I must do some dhan, some offering. Not only that, I am the emperor of the 3 worlds also. I can give you more dhan than a grahastha can give. Even a rich grahastha cannot give as much as I can give. All this were in his mind. And a brahmachari like you, so pure, so beautiful looking, so nice. I want to do something. This way he was already excited about wanting to give some dhan and charity. But Shukracharya, his mind works differently. Because he is working for the demons. He is strategizing against the Lord. His strategy is all strategy of against the Lord. Because he is one against the demigods. Asuras tad viparyaya hai. Asuras will always do things against the Lord's wishes. And he is their guru. Prabhupada explains that he became their guru although he was a Brahmana because they were paying more. And he is the founder acharya of the Smartha Brahmanas. They will do anything this way, that way, wherever kahan bhi paisa milega, hum kaam karenge. कोई ऐसा moral ethics सब नहीं देखेंगे हम. धर्म वरम सब नहीं देखेंगे. ये कलयुग है. So they don't see, even then he was not seeing, what to speak of Kali Yuga. So Shukracharya, he was sold out to the Asuras, and it is amazing that the Asuras he is sold out to, although he is a Brahmana, is working against Vishnu. And Shukracharya, Bali Maharaj, he is an Asura. And he is feeling, I want to do something for this person. So Shukracharya is coming there and telling him, hey, watch out, this is not a small boy. ये कोई छोटा बच्चा नहीं है. I am telling you, this is Vishnu. He has come on behalf of all the devatas, the demigods to take away everything from you. Just watch. Because he is very expert and very shrewd. So he saw. But for Krishna, it does not matter if Shukracharya knows. Actually, Krishna knows that Shukracharya knows. How? Because he is Paramatma in Shukracharya's heart. He already knows what Shukracharya knows. That does not matter. सब लोग जानते हैं जो जानना चाहते हैं. But I am going to do what I am supposed to do. Right? So he is very determined because he has already caught the attention of Bali Maharaj using his beauty. So now Bali Maharaj fallen in love with him. Half हो गया उसका surrender. तो उसके बाद Bali Maharaj want to wash his feet because he has welcomed the brahmachari home, and then I want to give dhan. He did that and then he put his water on his head. Finish. भगवान का चरणामृत सिर के ऊपर डालेंगे तो उसके बाद क्या असुर क्या ये सब चले जाएगा. Everything will become okay for him. So after that is Shukracharya coming telling, watch out, don't do. And then there is a small argument between Shukracharya and Bali because Bali already fallen in love with it. So he said, but I thought you are the one who said Vedas say always Vishnu and all that. And so even if it is Vishnu, what is wrong? I can give it to him. And he started arguing like that. He said, idiot, what is this? All these days, I taught you things and we fought against Vishnu and all his representative demigods. Kya ho gaya tumko? You just, I curse you. Because argument, he said, I curse you to lose everything if you do anything against my wishes. Like that, it happened. He got such a curse that it became useful for Vamana. Because the same Vamana from his heart was inspiring him, curse, lagao sharp uske upar. Then only my job will be faster. Okay, he is super duper, person, the Lord. So what is Shukracharya for him? A small mosquito. You can bewilder him from inside. He said he just cursed him. This is exactly what is the right thing to do. He cursed, I curse you to become completely bereft of all your opulence. That's exactly what's going to happen next. So it's actually because of the curse of Shukracharya and not because of Vamana taking away everything from him. That's the interpretation people give. So it so happened that he said what I would want to give, and then Vamana said, no, I don't want anything. He said, wealth is bad. हमको क्या चाहिए? हमको कुछ नहीं चाहिए. I am a brahmachari. I've been trained for austerity and everything. But because you are telling me, and because it's my duty to accept, just give me 3 paces of land. अरे यार, what you are asking, it's an insult. ऐसा donation पूछेंगे तो हम insult. You see, it is very bad. Donation पूछना है तो you should know whom you are talking to here. Don't ask 3 paces of land, 1, 2, 3, and your legs are so small. You're just a brahmachari here. You just, hardly 1 feet. क्या आपका step कितना आएगा? 2 feet आएगा. That's all. What is a big deal? And you're insulting me here. Totally it will become 6 feet by 6 feet. छोटा 36 square feet चाहिए तुमको? क्या पूछ रहे हो तुम? Right? Within 36, what you can do? You don't know what all I can give, and the emperor of the 3 world Bolke, he again told him, I think your intelligence is very small, he told. You don't know how to ask from me. But Vamanadeva said, no. Satisfaction is the greatest wealth, he told. He spoke in a different way. Actually, he wants to inspire him to give the dhan. So he told him, no, satisfaction is the most important thing. And he gave a very good example, Vamana. He told that, Charkara kantakadibhyo yatopanim padashivam. He told him, tushti, satisfaction is very important. If you have satisfaction, you have the greatest wealth. He's preparing him. I'm going to take away everything from you and you must be satisfied. He was actually preparing him. Satisfaction is the greatest wealth. Yatopanam padashivam means if you have a shoe, you can walk anywhere you want. The stones, the thorns, the pebbles and all these things will not hurt you. If you have satisfaction, you can manage with anything. That is the great wealth. He compared satisfaction to a shoe. Yatopanam padashivam. Everything will become auspicious with satisfaction. And that is my wealth. Actually, I don't need anything because I'm satisfied. But because for your sake, I'm taking 3 steps of land. Like this, he told me, impressed he was. Kya brahmacharya hai, kaisa baat karta hai, kaisa shastra bolta hai. Very satisfying it is to me. Like that. And then he offered. Finished. After that he grew. He became a small, big brahmachari. He came as a small brahmachari. He became super duper big brahmachari. मैं ब्रह्मचारी हूँ, size थोड़ा बढ़ा दिया. I'm still brahmachari only. He became a huge brahmachari. This is why he cheated him. And he took the 1 step, he took all Bali's possessions. The 2nd step, he finished the earthly planets and the nether regions and everything and all that. Sab khatam. Everything. Hey yaar, 3rd step kahan rakhega? You promised to give 3 steps of land. In this way, he bewildered completely Bali Maharaj. Bali Maharaj was ashamed. He was cheated. Everything was taken out of him. And he was a pauper. 0. And he was wondering what happened here. What happened? What Shukracharya told is correct. I have become a pauper. But he was feeling good still for Vamana. And what a amazing thing he has done to me. That is why Bali Maharaj is glorified. You see, we all go from pious family, from Hindu family, from no Hindu Jandu Bandhu family, to from somewhere we come up and come to Krishna consciousness like that. But he came from demon's family. And he got the association of the Lord. And so his projection was very fast. Boom! He traveled in Bhakti very fast. Express service. Express progress. And he understood that everything has been taken away. Anyway, everything belongs to him. So, what does it matter? I don't have anything with me, but everything is taken by him only. It belongs to him. In this way, it dawned on him. Possessions means what? We can understand. Isavashamidam sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagat tena tyaktena bhunjita magrida kasya svidhanam. Isavasya Upanishad, I think you would have done. Some of you Bhakti Shastri students, I heard. First shloka is saying everything belongs to the Lord. For your use, you can take how much ever you want. And leave the remaining there, knowing fully well to whom it belongs. It's very important. Especially in India. Anything is left without any possession, they'll take it. When I was in New Zealand also, I was asking them, in America also, bookshop there in the temple is open. Nobody वहाँ पर कोई book sale करने वाला कोई नहीं है. No devotee, nobody there. Open, it is written there, take your book and pay the price here. Put in the sundi money or you can swipe your thing here. Bookshop में कोई नहीं चाहिए. And the people are very honest, ethically, morally pakka. They go through the books and all that, then they take the book and it's written there back $2, $3, $10. They take the book and they swipe their card and pay. They don't need another person. And they take only that book which they bought. Very important to tell. Only the book I bought, I took. That's all. I am not a thief. I am, morally, ethically correct. In India, if you keep book like that, if you turn once like this, look, it will completely empty. The shelf will be totally empty. They'll take everything and go away. Yaar, free laka hai, useless. Leke jao, sab. Because he will not leave it there knowing fully well whom it belongs to. In Isa Upanishad sloka and all, he will chant in the morning, but while doing practically and all, wo kaun implement karne wala hai. Sab hamara hai. Everything belongs to me. If anything is free anywhere, does not belong to anybody, that also belongs to me. This is how philosophy of this thing is. In fact, it is a philosophy for everybody. The whole world, the earth, planet, belongs to me. I bore it, I suck it, I fell the trees in it, I take the water in it, I pollute the atmosphere. Nobody can ask me. Why? I found it. Nobody is the owner of the whole planet. Like that, the attitude we all have is like that. And Bali was possessing possessions, conquered the three worlds. Possessions are very important. In the Bhagavatam there's a beautiful story. You know the story of the 24 gurus in the 11th canto? Have you heard about it? The 11th canto, this King Yadu will meet with the Avadut and he'll ask him, why are you so happy always? You've got nothing with you, you're just lying around with nothing. You're so happy, laughing like a child. He said, I became completely free from any material contamination and I am happy like a child because I learned from 24 different types of gurus many lessons. In that he gives many lessons. In that he gives a lesson he learned from a hawk. Hawk means what you say? Eagle type of a bird. He said, I learned one lesson from a hawk. that a young hawk, bacha, just about starting around flying and all that, he was looking for food along with a whole other pack. And amazingly, he found food. He went and swooped around and then he got a piece of meat. And he was holding it in his beak, and then he started flying back into the same group. Because they're all hamare log hain. Tuck, they all attacked this young hawk. The entire group attacked this young hawk. He said, Kya yaar? I am part of you. You trained me how to get this food. I got this food, but everybody attacked him. Knocked him on the head and all that. Then immediately he understood it's because of the piece of meat I am holding. He let it go from his mouth. Right? And as soon as he let go of his mouth, they all left him and went behind that. And he sat down and thought, what is this? That possession I had, that was the reason for all the trouble I had. As soon as I gave up that, I am so peaceful and happy. Ye log can't trust them. Can't trust your near and dear people also. Everybody will move around you, yani kani, chapa pani, they'll do. Why? Because you have got something which they want. This yani kani, chapa pani is the regular thing people are doing. We are also doing yani kani, chapa pani, punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. We take life again and again and die again and again. So people will go around you if you have a possession, and they'll be nice to you, they'll smile at you, they'll give you small gifts so that they can steal the big one possession you have. They want big gift for themselves through stealing from you and give you small gifts to please you, to divert you. So this hawk understood that because of the possession, I'm getting into trouble. So the Lord took away Bali Maharaj's possessions. He understood, Yachai. This is good for me to establish my relationship with the Supreme. He changed. Because he already took Charnamrit put on his head and he already touched the feet, all that hoga. He's already purified. So he got this opportunity and this realization. And then even Prahlad came. He is the grandfather. Prahlad's son is Virochana. Virochana's descendant is Bali Maharaj. So he also came and said, already in this thing Narsimha came and all that, and you have appeared again here like this. But this man is a pauper. Uske paas kuch nahi hai abhi. Unko chhod do. Vamana said, no. This leg, feet, where I will keep. Let him answer. He is the king. He gave word. And it's a duty of a king to keep up his word. But he has given everything, he has nothing else with him. No. He has to do it. So at that conversation, Bali understood, what is he saying to me? There is something else with me. There is something else with me which he is waiting for. Otherwise, why is he saying this? Instantly he understood. I am still holding on to myself. I also belong to him only. Mama ivam sajiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana. Krishna already told in Bhagavad Gita, all living entities are my part and parcels. They belong to me. But Bali was thinking, I am belonging to myself. I am belonging to this is the ultimate realization. That time he got this realization and said, yes, my Lord, I offer myself to you. मैं जो हूँ वो मेरे लिए नहीं. I exist for you. I am your possession. I don't have any possession. You're taken away from me. But the possessor of all these possessions is greater than the possessions. That I possess still now. That also I offer to you. I offer myself to you. Then he said, correct. He put his feet on his head. Very good, Bali. You have done it. 100% tune surrender kar diya. You have surrendered everything perfectly. Like my plan, you have surrendered. If you had not surrendered, it would have been difficult for me to have executed my plan. Because I was hoping that you will surrender. So the Lord always has a plan to make each one of us surrender. But we are not surrendering like Bali. This you must understand. Don't listen to Bali's story and say, very nice story yaar. He surrendered yaar. Lekin main nahi karunga yaar. Bali is a fool. I am very smart. Don't think, Lord, you can play the same trick you played Bali with me. I am more stronger than Bali. You will never get me. Yahi to chal raha hai. This is what is happening. Don't think Bali is Asura. Bali has become far better than all of us. Why? He surrendered to Krishna. It's very difficult to do. That's why we are hanging around here. Bali is already gone back to Godhead. We are hanging around here and we don't understand what Bali did and what Krishna is asking us to do by that Leela. That we have not yet understood. We are listening to the Leela and we have a nice feast on Vamana. Thank you very much. My daughter's unka wedding jaldi hone ka hai. My son should get a job in this particular place in New Zealand. Here he is working somewhere in Bharat. Let him come here very soon. And then I have this plan to buy this house and this thing. After that, this thing. In the next Janma, I will definitely think about doing something. This Janma is very busy. There's so many things I have to do. I have to build the house. Then my daughter ka shadi. Uske baad unka house. Unko bhi karne ke dene ka hai. Then so many things here. I don't even know whether this lifetime is enough. Looks like I have to take another lifetime to look after my daughter. Unke ghar mein main paida hoonga. I will become her daughter. In this way I will give her trouble also. In this way I will just continue my life here. Slowly I will surrender. I heard Vamana's story, but I am in no hurry. So, this, I call this the Bali moment of your life. When is that going to happen? The Bali moment of life, bal chahiye uske liye. And that strength comes from internally. It's spiritual strength. Somehow for Bali, he was pushed into a corner and said, do it. Krishna did it for him. He has no other alternative. I have to do this. That is Krishna's mercy on him. But actually Krishna is shown as also mercy like that. He has come as the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. He has come as the holy name. And that same Vamana has come as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he has come and put the holy name in your mouth. Don't worry, yaar. Same thing for Bali I am doing for you. More than I did for Bali. Putting inside your mouth the holy name. Open your mouth, chant, move your tongue, move your lips. That's all I am asking you. Bali, I forced him to surrender in a different way. Because in Bhagavad Gita I already told, Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. He already demanded surrender in Bhagavad Gita. And that is the way Krishna is. It's not easy to attain Krishna. You have to meet his demands. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is different, Prabhupada said. Krishna demanded surrender, Lord Chaitanya is not asking surrender. He is only asking that you open your mouth and chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Immediately you will become qualified for me to give you mercy. Right? So you should know what's happening. You can get that same Bali moment of surrender. Surrender to the holy name. Surrender to chanting Hare Krishna nicely. Without offense. Hear the holy name as much as possible. Read Prabhupada's books, understand the greatness of the holy name, and in this way gradually become a pure devotee. And this is made possible by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prabhupada has come and shown us how it can be done also. He has lived that life. His life history is filled with this execution. We can see that. So, it is mentioned that an amazing secret of Shukracharya, Vamanadeva will then put him in Sutala planet, push him down. He will go there and he will tell Bali, don't worry, since you have surrendered to me, in the next millennium you will become Indra. You will rule again the entire planets. Whatever is taken out from you will come back to you in a much bigger way, but you'll be my devotee. And in Sutala you're ruling, I will always be available to you. In every doorstep I'll become the doorman, watchman, and open the door for you. In your palace, in every door you can see me. Constantly you can see me. So in Sutala, in the palace, in every doorway is Vamana, opening the door for Bali. You can constantly be in Krishna consciousness. This is amazing. It's very amazing. You see, that's why it is, mentioned very nicely that Bali Maharaj's surrender is amazing. And it is not that it is a leela, it was supposed to happen, anyway it will happen. No. Bali decided to surrender. He said, yes, I don't have any other alternative, I have to do it. And he surrendered. That means he completely changed from his Asuric mentality. He became a devotee. That is why he is celebrated as a Mahajana. One of the 12 Mahajanas is Bali. Balir Vayashakir Vayam. You will see his name also listed, one of the 12 Mahajanas from whom we can learn devotional service, how to do. He became a teacher of devotional service by his own example. Although he is a Asura, from the other end to this end, 180 degrees he shifted just in a moment. He became a full devotee. Such a great personality. Right? So after putting him there in Sutala and settling him down, Vamana came back to meet Shukracharya. शुक्राचार्य को भी थोड़ा मर्सी देंगे, शायद वो भी बदलेगा. But Shukracharya didn't change. It's amazing. The Guru didn't change, disciple surrendered. Guru अभी तक surrender नहीं किया. He went to him, to Shukracharya, and glorified him and said, you are such a wonderful Brahmana, you are teaching everybody Vedas, you are teaching everybody Yajana, Yajana, Patana, Patana, Dana, Parigraha, all that a Brahmana is supposed to do, and I am very pleased with you and all that. Please be kind to your disciple, don't be angry with him, bless him. Tumhara Ashirvad bhi chahiye. Because he is now in a different this thing. He may have rejected you. Now I have become his guru, so you are not required. Without saying, he said it. And in this way, he told him like that. Then Shukracharya became a little pleased. Yeah, at least you are coming in. I worked so hard. Sara, pura, everything you took away. You took away my most important disciple. Took away my entire name, everything, the kingdom, all the wealth, everything. I become a useless, poverty-stricken Brahmana again. Like that. But he went and told him this. Don't do thing like that. And Shukracharya became pleased a little bit and he said, actually, you know how I got this victory. Mantratas tantratas chidram deshakalarha vastutah sarvam karoti nischidram anusankirtanam tava. This is Shukracharya's words. He is telling Vamana, mantratas tantratas chidram. In all the mantra that I am chanting, in all the tantra I am doing, and all this homa, yajna rituals I am doing, chidram. There is hole in it. Means what? Lot of mistakes, imperfections. And actually it need not be very perfect and it will not have effect. Desha kalarha vastuta. Vastu means all the dravya I am using. And desha kala, time, place, circumstance, all that, many times it goes wrong. Sarvam karoti nischidram. But all these holes are plugged. Why? Anusankirtanam tava. I actually do sankirtana and plug all the holes. This is my secret. This is how the Asuras have become very powerful. They also became powerful by sankirtana. He is telling that secret, Shukracharya, to Vamana. It's there in the Bhagavatam. It's very amazing. So, why don't we and you and me chant and do sankirtana? Even Shukracharya is claiming sankirtana to be topmost. That is why my yajna, homa, all successful. Sanjeevani, He got back all his dead soldiers back to life. One of them is Bali. And he made him a general. And then he became king. He was very loyal to Shukracharya. Right? So, we can learn from this pastime. From the secret of Shukracharya is Harinam Sankirtan. It's very amazing. So, we should work towards surrender to Krishna. Surrender to Krishna will become easy if we sincerely, offenselessly chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So these are beautiful pastime of Lord Vamana. And today we want to offer our prayers to Lord Vamana so that he may also bless us like he blessed Bali to surrender and taste pure devotion to Krishna, because that is our original position. So chant after me. Chalayasi vikramane bhalimadbhuta vamana. Padanaka nira janita jana pavana. Keshavadrita Vamana Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Keshavadrita Vamana Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Chalayasi vikramane balimadbhuta vamana Chalayasi vikramane balimadbhuta vamana Padanaka nira janita jana pavana Keshavadrita Vamana Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Vamanadeva ki, Vamanadwadashi ki, Bali Maharaj ki, Nittai Gaura Premanande. So, you can ask any question if you have.
Anyone has any questions? Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you for the wonderful class, Maharaj. When to reject Guru?
When Guru speaks against Krishna, gives you instructions against surrendering to Krishna, tells you not to believe in the instructions of Krishna and the Parampara, then you can reject the Guru. Gururapi aviliptasya karya karna. The sloka is there in that, in Vamanadeva's pastimes. When to? Because the Guru has done this, he will be rejected. Actually, Bali rejected Shukracharya. If you are following such a Guru who is teaching you, not teaching you anything about Krishna consciousness, some nonsense is teaching you, and sometimes he teaches anything against Krishna consciousness, definitely you must reject him. But for any other reason which is so silly, if you reject him, you will be often committing offense. Okay? Any other question? Yes, Mataji.
Krishna. But for us, like in this material world, when we are still here, like though we are chanting, he said like take up chanting and surrender to the Lord. But we are chanting, but the surrender is not still happening. So how, like Bali, do we have to get rid of all our possessions? That's when we will surrender to Krishna, or is
The spirit of surrender you must understand. For Bali, because he was very attached to his possessions and everything, the Lord took that away. What possessions you have, it's nothing very great. You don't have to be attached to it. It's more easy to give it up. Just a few paisa you de do. You are not as rich as Bali. You are nothing compared to Bali. That's why Krishna is not coming to you to take your possessions. तुम ऑलरेडी सुदामा हो, तुम्हारे पास कुछ नहीं है, 3 मुष्टि का पवा होगा, वो तुम ही रख लो, तुम चैंट करो बस, हमको पवा भी नहीं चाहिए, just chant करो. So the best possession you can give is to chant the holy name sincerely and give it to others. Krishna will be pleased with you. Times have changed, it's Kali Yuga, right? So you may be, the thing is not only about the size of the possession, the attachment you have for that possession. It may be small, but you may be super attached to it. Then you have a problem. By chanting Hare Krishna, at least you can, and reading Prabhupada's books, especially the Bhagavat, you can at least become virakti. Jo milega, theek hai. I'm not going to go behind anything. What Krishna gives, with that I will live. That's all my karma is, but my dharma is this, I'll do that. Like that, you should understand the spirit of the surrender of Bali. Anyway, if Krishna wants to take, he will take away that also, what you have, if he wants to. That doesn't matter. There is a beautiful story of the Avanti Brahmana in the 11th canto. You heard about that? That story will illustrate this. You can read this very nicely. Possessions. Yes.
You mentioned, what I heard, Sukracharya is one of the greatest acharyas. Right? So, such a great person is guru to the one asura, and he is teaching everything. And you mentioned that he is doing Nama Sankirtana every time. For all his success, he is doing the Nama Sankirtana. But why he is still teaching to the asura, knowing everything is Krishna is the ultimate? And is there anything, is the Krishna's arrangement to make this particular?
No. Krishna is not to blame. It is Shukracharya's choice. Shukracharya knows this is Vishnu, but he has made a choice. You see, don't think that if you are a Brahmana, you should be this way, that way. It is not enough to be a Brahmana. It is necessary to be a devotee. You can understand from this pastime. It is necessary to be a devotee to become stably situated in the reality. Brahmana, Brahmajhana Titi Brahmana. One who knows Brahman is called Brahmana. Means he has developed that qualities and qualifications. Shukracharya was not a high quality Brahmana. He was powerful. He was great. But he was not a pure devotee. He did not become one. Brahmana stage is just one stage of realization. That doesn't mean you have achieved the top. Beyond the Brahmana stage is the stage of a Vaishnava, a devotee. So he was stuck in the Brahmin stage, thinking I am Brahmana. Many Brahmanas are like that only. I am Brahmana. That's all. He's stuck. Break. After that he cannot. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying, what is he saying? Samasarveshu bhuteshu madbhaktim labate param. You will get devotion to me after you have achieved Brahman quality and stage. Because you become qualified now to get that. So being a devotee is a higher stage than being on the Brahman stage. And unfortunately, Shukracharya was not getting onto that stage, although he had a good platform. Brahmana means good birth. Brahmana means good qualifications. From there, like a springboard, you can jump into becoming a devotee. But if you don't do it, something is wrong. Like, I came to the airport today in Auckland, and we were busy. That thing happened, this happened, did a lot of things. I mean, pack up and took prasadam and this, that, so many things happened. We hurried and came to the airport. After coming to the airport, if I sit and do some shopping in one of those places in the airport and don't go, hey, our flight, come on. No, I want to. If you did so many things and came to the airport, after that, if you don't take the flight to your destination, this is what's meaning of Brahmana. He did so many things, yajna, homa, that's not from, came to the Brahman stage, flight ko chhod diya. You have to keep moving ahead. So Shukracharya stuck ho gaya wahan par. Kuch purchase kiya in the very attractive shops and all that. He got more profit, he sold that here, then he stuck there only. When the Asuras say he got some business, so he got stuck there. Shukracharya is the example of a stuck Brahmana. Not very progressive. But Krishna respected him because you are still in the Brahmin stage. Just that your choice of your clients are a little wrong. You're doing business with the wrong clients. Some Indian businessmen are doing business in Pakistan. They have to be warned, don't do. Aisa. Okay. Yeah. Any other question? Everybody is ready for taking prasadam. The next mantra is Mahaprasade Govinde. Okay, I am around. Om Tat Sat.
Hare Krishna. His Holiness Bhakti Vinoda Maharaj ki Jai.